So Australia is getting into the perfume making biz. I was recently reached out by Goldfield Banks on Instagram, and they said, we'd love to send you a package and a fragrance or samples. And I said, sure, go ahead and send it to me. And they did, and we're going to go ahead and open it up right here. We're actually opening up the top so it'll be a little easier. But they're also going to do a sample set, a deluxe sample set giveaway to one lucky subscriber if you are in the USA. So we're going to do that coming right up. That's right, Goldfield Banks is an Australian perfume brand, and they reached out to me on Instagram, as I said, and I looked at their website and looked at their bottles and some of the fragrances, and I really liked what I saw, and I have not really checked any of these out yet, have not sampled them or anything, but according to the website and what the fragrances are, it's fragrances inspired by Australia. So some of the notes sounded really good, and some of the fragrances themselves sounded really good, so I was really curious to try them out. So I reached out to Dimitri, the owner of the brand, after I received the package, and he said, let's go ahead and do a sample set, a deluxe sample set giveaway. And I don't think he was expecting me to do a video either. I think he was just basically excited to send it to somebody. And I said, sure, I'll do a video for you. I have a YouTube channel, so here goes. We'll see what Goldfield Banks is all about. So we've got bubble wrap and a little bag like this. And it's got the name of the brand, Goldfield Banks, as you can see, Australia. So, in here, we've got some little envelopes with contents in them. There's nothing written on those. And then in here, it looks like we have a bottle or something in here. And really gorgeous packaging, simple, masculine, I love it. So let's go ahead and open that up. I like the little sticker on here too. The logo is really beautiful. So what we have in here, if I can get it out, so it looks like what we've got is Desert Rosewood. So a lot of it seems desert-like, woody kind of fragrances, and I like that idea about it because even though desert is dry, there are some vegetation and there are some herbs and things like that that grow in the desert, woods and things like that. So always curious to try, scents or fragrances inspired by that kind of terrain. So I'm going to put my glasses on. So it says Desert Rosewood, Central Highlands, Victoria. I guess Victoria is one of their provinces. And this is perfume concentrate, it says. And it's a 3.4 ounce, 100 ml. So the name, this is the Native Collection by Desert Rosewood. There's a lot of stuff written on the back. I won't read it all. Got the name on top here as well. And on the back, you've got a UPC code and more information. So let's go ahead and check this out. I'm very curious. Here it says with compliments. Beautiful. Attention to detail. I love that. I'm a very detailed person, so I love the different details they put in. And here's the bottle, Desert Rosewood. Gorgeous looking bottle, very masculine, very square. Love this. So it's a little kind of leathery, but it's not leather here, but really gorgeous. And it's wood. It looks like it's wood. Nothing on the bottom. Nothing on the back. Except for the sticker comes around. I'm curious to smell it. Let's go ahead and do that right now. 3-4 sprays. Ooh. You can smell the deep, rich amberiness here. Wow. But very masculine, kind of hinting at like traditional masculine men's fragrances. It's very ambery, with a little bit of bright rose in the background. Let me find out a little bit about this fragrance. So Desert Rosewood is 100 ml perfume concentrate. It says natural spray. The origin is Central Highlands, Victoria, which we read on the box. Desert Rosewood presents a rich, leathery fragrance that evokes the thick and forests of the Victorian Central Highlands. A heady rush of resinous Australian desert rosewood reveals a sweetness of mandarin and vanilla before finally settling into an exotic blend of wood and spice. A fragrance for men and women, it speaks of adventures through thick forests where ancient trees and fresh young ferns provide a mingling of old and new, rich and herbaceous. Really, really lovely. You know, as I was saying, I love the vegetation of forests and deserts and things like that. And this one is exactly that. So it comes off very ambery, very warm, very spicy, and really, really beautiful. Woody as well. So quite lovely. And the juice of the color of the juice is just gorgeous. I think it's a winner. So on the website, it does say $229 for this. So it's a 100 ml bottle, niche perfume. So what else do we have here? We have a little envelope. And of course, we've got a photograph of the fragrance. Dear Sebastian, enjoy your fragrance. Kind regards from Sydney, and it's Dimitri. And then in here, it's something in here. Let's find out what it is. So we've got samples of Pacific rock moss, white sandalwood, and blue cypress. That's awesome. So I get to smell the other 4 fragrances in the collection, which I'm assuming are similar but different notes, of course, but all like inspired by the terrain of Australia. So this is, I guess, the very first brand from Australia that I'm familiar with. So I don't know if there are others. I'm sure there are, but this is kind of a big thing. It's, I mean, they've got it together. The bottles look great. Everything looks perfect. So if there are any others that I might have heard of in the past, they haven't stood out like Goldfield and Banks does. So I don't know where the name comes from, but I'm sure it's somewhere. I just couldn't figure it out in time to shoot the video. But when I find out, I can go ahead and put it in the info box. And if you're curious to find out, you'll find out there. Also, I'll have a link to their website. You can go check them out. Again, it's Goldfield and Banks. This was sent to me from the brand, Dimitri, the owner. And yeah, I like it. So do check it out. What do you think about this brand? Are you familiar with it? Have you tried their fragrances? Are you curious to try them? There's 4 fragrances in the collection so far. And as far as presentation goes and the scent goes for this one, I love it. And I'm looking forward to sampling the 3 others. But what do you think? Are you familiar with them? You want to check them out? Are you curious to try their fragrances? Please list below so we can get a conversation started. And also, as Dimitri had mentioned, we're going to do a deluxe sample set giveaway of the 4 fragrances. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Please put down what you like about these fragrances. Are you familiar with this brand? And which note in Desert Rosewood sounds the best to you? Please put those below in your state so that we can qualify you. And in 3 to 5 days, we'll randomize the list. And the first person on the list will get the sample set. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.